then I hopped around the city working at different places, and after meeting my partner Joe, we had kind of started doing these like Lunar New Year pop-ups, and that was, I think, the factor that really convinced my parents into giving this a chance. My parents aren't like big drinkers, they don't really go out to bars, they don't really understand that whole culture, so trying to pitch them this idea of maybe doing a bar here made absolutely no sense to them at all. They were like, there's no bars in Chinatown because no one wants them, or like, you know, if people wanted them, they'd
They'd already be here, yeah.
But also, I understand like how difficult it is to open a business in this neighborhood specifically, because it is, the identity is so, it's set already. It's a little bit different than I think some of the other neighborhoods in Chicago. But after doing a couple of these Lunar New Year events and my parents realizing that it could be successful, like people do want to come out here and drink, I think that convinced them, and we were kind of able to get the ball rolling on that during COVID. We had done
right after.
Our first one the year before, and then we did the second one right on that like cusp before shutdown, and we were like, is this a terrible idea? But we ended up going through with it anyways, which I'm glad we did. But at the time it was, you know, everything was so scary and uncertain. It was like right towards the end of February, and then like lockdown was March, so yeah, it was, we were really pushing it, but I'm glad we did it, and I think it helped build a lot of the momentum for what Night Bar is today.